Easter bunnies, this is Claire in the city, and today we are going on the big egg hunt in London. So imagine Pokemon Go, but for Easter. There are 100 eggs dotted around London and you've got to catch them all. So today we're starting at Covent Garden, which is kind of the home of the eggs. And you'll have seen the pictures on Instagram of all the eggs lined up together, but they've been spread out, they're everywhere. So today, me and my bunny friend Fatina are gonna try and find as many eggs as possible in like half a day. We're gonna see how many we can tick off. And to do that, you need to get the little free app, download it, and then you can tick them off as you go. All you need is a little 4-digit code that's on each egg and you can get rewards. So let's get started. On our way to Covent Garden, we found these 3 eggs. Also, before we start, here's what's in our Easter basket.
Right, so Claire got this lovely basket from Hobbycraft and we filled it with some flowers and some Easter eggs just to hand out to some people.
So this bit is just outside Somerset House and it's really pedestrianised, so it's really nice to come, and there's 3 eggs to tick off and you've got all the traffic going in the background and you've got some lovely space to sit down. So our route today is going to take us from Covent Garden, where we know that there's a few eggs, and through to Soho and then down to Sloane Street, because honestly there's so many eggs on Sloane Street I don't even know what's going on. And then after Sloane Street is the perfect place to go to Belgravia and finish off in Eccleston Yard. And this means this little route should take us almost through Hedonism Wines, which has got the big Easter display, and also past Peggy Porschen, which has a beautiful pink display, and hopefully we'll be able to get a little Easter treat cupcake while we're there. But I've gone for the high concentration areas, but there are some at Battersea Power Station, there's some at Tower Bridge, there's one at Liverpool Street Station, which I quite like to see as well. But this little route should keep it quite contained and lots of eggs. Let's go. Bunnies, these 4 eggs around Covent Garden Market are really easy to find, so it'll only take you about 15 to 20 minutes to find them, tick them off and take a quick photo. I noticed the beautiful blue one by Dominic Harris is the most collected so far on the app. While you're collecting your eggs in Covent Garden, can I suggest that you come to this little restaurant which is just nearby. This Easter display is absolutely epic. It's pastel, it's perfect, and you can even nip in for something to eat and drink. Your next stop is just 5 minutes away on Neal Street, and this has got such a pretty backdrop with this lovely pub in the background. Plus, all these shells make this a really spectacular egg, paying homage to an eggshell grotto. A few minutes later and you'll be in Neal's yard, which has got to be the most Instagrammable backdrop in this trail, with these gorgeous bright colours all around, and the Spectrum Circle egg in the middle. If you're enjoying this London walk, make sure you like and subscribe so I can do even more of these. At this point, we've collected 9 Easter eggs for our egg hunt, and I've uploaded them onto my app. As it was lunchtime and such a beautiful day, we decided to go back to Covent Garden and have lunch at Elan Cafe. It is a really wonderful spot to do people watching. It's delicious and very Instagrammable, but it's also on the pricier side if you want to look for alternatives. At this point, we did a bit of a check and realised that we might have been over ambitious with our planning. So instead of heading into Soho, we jumped on the tube at Covent Garden to Knightsbridge to start at Sloane Street. From Covent Garden, it's a 20-minute journey to Knightsbridge on the tube. From my careful research, I realised there's at least 20 eggs on Sloane Street, and with such a bougie backdrop, I knew they'd be really good. If you want bang for your buck and you've got a short amount of time, this is a really good one because there's so many rounded up on one street. The walk down Sloane Street takes about 20 minutes to get to Sloane Square. Hi! Okay, so it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. As you can see, we are no longer in Covent Garden. We ended up deciding to go from Covent Garden all the way to Sloane Street because there was quite a big collection of Easter eggs and we really wanted to get them. And honestly, the bang for your buck on Sloane Street, there's loads of them, isn't there?
There's so many, and really lovely eggs down Sloane Street.
Yay! And flowers on the trees are out. It's such a lovely day. It's a really nice long stretch. So we really recommend that. If you are going from Covent Garden to kind of Soho area and Mayfair, definitely go to Marylebone, go to Carnaby Street where the eggs are there, and definitely go to Hedonism Wine. I'm just going to drop in some shots from when we were there the other day because it is so egg-tastic, isn't it?
It is egg fantastic.
It's like eggs just like on steroids. There's so many eggs, so definitely if you're in that area. But we did skip that area to come to this one, and I've tried to tick off as many eggs as I can, but we are gonna call it a day very shortly. We have one more stop, don't we, Fatina?
Yes, we do. But just before that, I was going to say you've done a eggathon today. Well, now we are heading to our final stop, which is Eccleston Yard.
So yeah, our final stop is Belgravia, and we've basically come to Peggy Porschen, which is our old haunt. You know we love it. And they've decorated, as always, with these gorgeous flowers and eggs. And what have we just eaten, Fatina?
Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, it's called a spring fling cupcake, and it was carrot cake and lemon, and it was delicious.
Honestly, it was so good, and we shared it, but we probably should have got one each.
Yeah, next time.
We're going to come back. Yes, so our final stop, like Fatina said, is Eccleston Yard. And there's a few more eggs just tick off there. And we've also seen a few decorations across the road at Tom Tom Cafe, which is on Elizabeth Street as well. And then we're going to be calling it a day, finally. I hope you've enjoyed our bunny experience today. And I hope you go and hunt the Easter eggs. The only thing I would say is if you're on Sloane Street, go down one side of the street, cross over and go back up the other. We tried zigzagging, a little bit scary, a little bit dangerous. Also, if you're using the egg app, I found it really was a battery drainer because I had the step thing turned on. So just make sure that you're not losing too much battery. And finally, that's it from us bunnies. We hope you've had a lovely day with us and come back to see us next time for our next adventure. Bye!